on Garage Talk All Sports. It's a beautiful night, Colorado. We're here at the Rockies game, pumping up. It's 4th of July. We got a great episode 7 coming for you guys. So, enjoy the night. Stand by. We got a great show for you. Son, what you got?
Watch out for episode 7. Thank you for liking and subscribing. We're here to have a good time. Garage Talk All Sports. Y'all know what it is. Peace,
Garage
baby.
Talk All Sports. Thank you, baby. Peace.
Bruh, I have been waiting for 7. We have been off the mic forever, and I'm just ready to go. We got a lot to talk about. This is going to be a great show. Go ahead, bro.
Alrighty, so with that, Garage Talk, episode 7. Yes. Oh, man.
I've been waiting.
Okay, so
I've been waiting. It feels like forever.
It's felt
You know?
like so long. Like and it really hasn't been that long, but we miss you guys. We miss being on the mic with you guys. We miss doing the show with you guys. We've been doing a lot. We're gonna touch bases on
everywhere.
that. But how about the stadium, guys? All Stars going on down there. You guys just saw me and Pops. That was us on the field having a good time.
Gunga style.
Yeah,
we're rocking it.
So you should see. I know I got on there. You should see Pops on the big screen. Everybody showing love.
Yeah,
we're driving homes through the streets, and they're saying, "Hey, sir, wasn't that you on the big screen?" Everybody's just showing us love, or showing Pops love specifically.
Yeah.
He was going wild on the screen. So
that was pretty cool. We were on the Jumbotron. We were dancing. We had a great time. Fireworks display.
Yes.
It was an amazing night. Beautiful weather.
Yes.
Everything was perfect. You know, I could not have asked for a better night.
Yeah.
You know, so
I agree.
We didn't win, of course. In overtime, extra innings. You know, they kind of put it to us, but that's okay. We had a great time.
it was really
Either
fun.
way. We had a great time.
Shouts out to Coors Field. They're like I said, they're hosting the NBA All Stars right now. That's great. But when we went there for the fireworks, it was something to see, guys. I mean, Coors Field, when you go and you watch on the bridge, it's really cool. But when we were out there on the field just looking up, and I don't know if maybe they did something special this year because they're coming back off of COVID, but it was really something to see. I mean, to be out there with Pops, and we had the family, and we did the full thing with the brews and the brats, and it was really a great time out there. So,
what do they call it? Cold hot dogs, warm beer. It was a good night.
It was a super good night.
We had fun.
I mean, it was just
a lot of
to
people
take in
from the, other cities.
Yep.
Met a couple from Virginia. They were kind of kicking.
Oh yeah,
out.
just in the stands,
Yeah.
and just trying to see what Denver's about. Shoe bopping around and hanging about. I mean, and we're just bringing it to you guys because it's Garage Talk All Sports. I mean, this is what we've been up to. We want to fill our viewers in and fill everybody in. It was just so much fun over the past week or so, that we just kind of wanted to take some time just to kind of think back on it all and really bring you guys in like we like to do. So we've kind of let you know where we were at as far as what you just saw with the footage on the Rockies game.
It was amazing.
It really was.
And we have a big weekend coming up this weekend. You know,
Another
we
one.
go to Winter Park. We're going to hang out, not skiing, of course.
Jazz,
but,
yeah.
Do some jazz in the park. Hey, Jazz in the Park last weekend was really good.
Yes.
I had a great artist there, and she brought it. It was an amazing
Throw her a shout out.
time.
What's her name?
Her name is Such.
There we go.
Yes,
we got to give her some
so
love.
Such
She did her
kind of
thing
brought
out
it.
there.
It was pretty good.
Yeah,
A great
time.
show. If you haven't been to the Jazz in the Park here in Denver, guys, it's one of the most amazing things. If you visit Denver between Father's Day and I think like the first week or so,
It's
maybe
really
the
during
middle of
July
August,
and going into August.
Yeah.
And
it
what
is
was
the
cool,
best
it was
time
awesome.
ever.
It was
gotta
packed.
go.
It was a full house.
at
I think
least, yeah.
we got to get a picture of that in there as well because it was a full house. I mean, there was tons of people in City Park having a good time, relaxing, just being happy to kind of bounce back in the 2021 vibe. That was the vibe I got out there. Everyone was just having a good time. I didn't see any issues, any drama, good food. Oh yeah, and to cap it off, so Jazz in the Park this past weekend that we went to was it was really just a follow up on the Black Arts Festival that we had went to just before that.
35th annual, yeah.
So the Black Arts Festival was
fun.
awesome. Shout out to everyone who participated and went out to that and supported that.
Got a couple of T-shirts. That
yes,
were
a
pretty
couple
cool.
T-shirts.
Mr. Chapman, thank you very much. I enjoyed my T-shirt.
Yeah,
David Chapman. So James Chapman. So
Yep.
I'm gonna rock that. So it's really good.
And that turned like right around into Jazz in the Park. So it was just
Beautiful
it made
day.
it made for a full
We had
Colorado fun-packed
Yes,
day. It felt really organic. Everything that you wanted down there, diversity, fun, and food, it was all down there.
Yeah, that's the one thing I like about Jazz in the Park. It doesn't matter what echelon of people group you come from. I mean, everybody's there. You know, we had our local law enforcement there. They did a great job. Thank you. Tip a hat to you. You know, it was just a great time. I know we're overly emphasizing it, but it was a great time.
No, it's
Sunday
not
night,
overemphasized. I'm telling you guys, it's been a good time in Denver. We've kicked this summer off
Summers in Colorado
in
is
a
like
great
bomb,
way.
Right? Give me a pound.
How about everyone at the Renaissance Festival?
Oh wow!
That was our first. That was my first time. He's been there a few times. But that was my first time to the Renaissance Festival. If you're into those type of things, which I am, so if you want to judge me, go ahead and judge now because I thought it was a blast. Characters, again, food, fun, and that day a ton of sun. You had to sit down for a second or two and kind of chill. But other than that, man, I rode an elephant. I was at the Renaissance. It was sketchy. At first, I was like, I don't know. I'm not gonna do this because I've seen too many videos and I watched Animal Planet.
Yeah,
I grew up on that stuff. So I was like, you know what? You're gonna ride an elephant, and are you gonna pass on the time to say you rode an elephant? So I rode an elephant at the Renaissance Fair. Like, we've been really out here having a good time, and we try to interact with you guys when we see you guys, no matter where we're at. You guys are out there having a good time too.
Gave out some cards.
We let you guys know, and just engage with you guys and have fun with you guys. It's good to be back out there.
And we've been asking people about their Mount Rushmore. That episode 6, I'm still chewing on it. Hey, let me stop there real quick.
Go ahead.
So I know I put Serena on that, but I've been thinking about it, been chewing on it. Who is my Mount Rushmore? And like I told Son, it's like it's impossible to do. I don't know like who. So I'm gonna switch my tennis.
So hold on real quick.
Wait,
First, let them know who you had last time.
Okay, so I had Jordan, Babe, Serena, and Tiger. So I haven't flip flop on Babe, Jordan, and Tiger.
Okay.
But it's not necessarily a flip flop. Serena, I love you, baby. I love you. You're my girl. But when I think of, and again, like I told you all, I was gonna chew on this for at least a month.
You did say that.
And I think, I don't know, but I'm gonna add. I'm gonna take Serena down. I'm sorry. I gotta go with Arthur Ashe. He's got to be up there. Arthur Ashe is one of the best, greatest African American tennis players in the world. And I think the contributions that he's done for the game, the sport, the country, I gotta put him up there. He's even got an ESPYs award for courage. And so, again, he might come off the list, probably will. I get it. I'm just trying to find that was a stumper for me. It really was.
All right,
because
so
I couldn't.
Arthur Ashe, I like what you're saying. You said you were gonna chew on it. You came back.
Yeah.
I don't know if he makes. I'm steadfast. I love that conversation because it was so gritty. It's like you said.
Yeah,
it's
but
so
you gotta
hard.
take Brady off of it.
No,
Brady does not belong on Mount Rushmore.
What we're gonna do with yours? He's gonna change his Mount Rushmore like 57 times. So I'm gonna get
that's how real it is.
That drop is gonna turn into a Mount Rushmore. You'll see Pop's 57 Mount Rushmores on here. I'm gonna be like, wow, like where are we at on the Mount Rushmore for?
Yeah. Just pick a sport. Yeah, NASCAR or anything. So because it's hard to do.
So many Mount Rushmore by the time it's all said and over.
Yep.
But it was fun.
Go
back and see episode 6. That was 6. It was fun, and we'll touch bases on that because, like I said, I really want to quantify it and go back so that way his head can just kind of wrap around it. Because, like I told you guys, when I told him that, he was like, You can't do that. He just blew
It's
up on me.
impossible.
I'm like, bro, give me your Mount Rushmore and let's get ready to do this thing. Let's go. You know, so we've had a lot of fun. We're kind of hanging loose with you guys. We miss you guys.
Miss you terribly.
Yeah,
Miss you
it's been real fun. Just a kind of a few things though, because while we're out here having fun every Sunday and Saturday and Friday and what have you, sports
We got a
doesn't
great
stop.
weekend coming up next
Sport-
weekend too
we
with our
do.
family.
We
Yeah.
do.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna be
We
at.
have a
You
very
keep saying that
active
because
summer.
Winter Park is a big thing out here for the Jazz Festival in
Yeah.
Colorado.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna go up to the mountains and have some fun and do that. Like you said, usually it's a snow town and you do stuff like that, snowboard, ski, and we're gonna have some summer fun up there. So we're really looking forward
Yes,
to that.
sir.
That's gonna be cool. That's gonna be
Yes,
fun.
sir.
Like I said, we're just hanging loose and enjoying the summer vibes. I mean, that's
So
the best thing that we can
also,
do.
let me kind of stop here and say that all of those across the country who are going through either the forest fires or the flooding
Yeah,
across
yeah,
our
exactly. There's
nation,
some tropical
guys,
storms
our
right
hearts
now.
and prayers are going out with
Yeah.
you. I hope your families are safe and you're safe. You know, we're dealing with some of that here. I know we had the All-Star game in our city, and much props. Colorado is putting on a great show, but let's not forget, take the opportunity in the moment to say, we understand that there are other within our country who are going through some adverse times right now. Vegas is 100 and something, and Arizona. They said
Well,
Death Valley.
Vegas is opening back up, so to have the good stuff too. Vegas is opening back up. They're doing their thing,
Yeah, but it's hot.
and yes, it's blazing
It's
hot. But like you
hot.
said, you know, God bless everyone who's going through the turmoil.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you tune in by some random note,
Yeah.
and you get just a glimpse of something fun and
Yeah.
lighthearted.
Yeah,
and we're gonna
take
keep it
your
that
mind
way.
off of everything. Yeah.
Like we like to say, go grab your beverage or whatever you do, and come chill out with us and have a good time. So, like I was saying, we've been having a good time. We've been out and about, but sports doesn't stop. There's been a lot of sports going on.
The
Right
city
now,
is ablaze in the whole country.
the NBA playoffs.
Oh, yes,
or
sir.
not even really the playoffs now. It's down to the nitty gritty.
Finals,
the
yeah.
finals.
You got the
so
Bucks
you
and the
got
Suns.
exactly the Bucks and the Suns.
Yeah.
So it was looking for a moment because Phoenix was so strong.
Oh my gosh.
And I was getting kind
Oh
of
my
antsy
gosh.
about
Oh my gosh.
Game 3, but Milwaukee came out real
Dude.
dominant in Game 3. So
Babe.
so that gives us a chance to kind of reevaluate the finals and where they're at, really for what they are, because I was really kind of hoping that, you know, Phoenix would learn their stepping steps along the way, and they had no care. They weren't afraid of anybody, and they were dominant. They showed up the first two games. I'm thinking it might be a sweep. Milwaukee has come to this situation before, and then they show up in Game 3 like the way they should.
Yes,
And they played
yes,
boss. And now you just really have to,
yes.
and it's fun.
Greek
now you
Freak
get to look
was
at
like
yes.
the beast
Yes.
mode.
So-
you need to get everybody some Skittles.
Yeah, I know. So I want to let you just kind of chew on it or dive into it, say whatever you want to say. But real quick, I got to give Pops a shout out because like I said, sports has been going on, and go see the previous episodes. But one thing that Pops did is he took Milwaukee out the East, which when the playoffs started, Nets were getting healthy. I don't know a lot of
Yep,
people who would have
yep.
took Milwaukee. I know
Yep.
if you go back and check the episode, I certainly didn't take Milwaukee.
Yep.
He took Milwaukee out the East. Now Milwaukee's in a position where they could potentially take it all.
Yep.
And so I'm gonna, let
Game
you guys
4
take a little
tomorrow,
snippet of what
Wednesday,
that looked
yeah.
like when Pops called that.
Viewers, listen to me.
Okay.
I'm taking Milwaukee to go all the way.
He did say that. He mentioned
Even over Brooklyn.
Yes,
I'm taking
yes.
Milwaukee
So
to
that
go
was a
all
caveat.
the way.
That was the caveat I wanted to tell him. Okay, so ultimately, I mean, hey, you've that was one that I didn't see coming. What do you have to say about that?
I've been watching Milwaukee for a couple of years, and I know that 2019 and 2020, they really were aggressive in trying to get to the finals. And I knew that 2021, they're very serious. The squad is relatively healthy. I'm not taking anything away from Phoenix. I think that Phoenix has just played phenomenally, and they're representing our conference exceptionally well. But I've chosen Milwaukee, and I picked them over Brooklyn before we even knew that Brooklyn was going to be the Brooklyn, and before they got knocked out. Who did they take after Brooklyn? Atlanta or somebody like that.
Yes, correct.
Trey played
Correct.
ball out. You know,
Shouts out to Trey. Great
I
year,
know,
man.
right. But I've stayed with Milwaukee. I think they got something to prove to the league that they are a formidable contender, and Brooklyn needs to watch out next year because I know we said it in like episode 3 or 4 about how if Brooklyn, it may have been 5, if Brooklyn doesn't do it all, what do we do with this squad? You know, you got
Where do you go from there?
KD, you got Harden.
What do you do?
Yeah, exactly. You know, the Clippers stepped up. They played well. So I think I definitely I'm going to stay with Milwaukee. I'm seeing a lot of things that are impressive with this squad. I thought Game 3,
Like Middleton.
oh my
On
gosh,
top
you
of
know,
the Greek
Freak was just amazing, and he stuck to what is true to his style of play.
Hold on. Pause to that good point. Did you see his shot chart on the last game?
Yes, I did. Yes, I
All
did.
the
So
green. he dang near painted a solid block right there in the
Yep.
middle and had no other shots outside of that block, which sure you want him to make a couple, sure. But if dude puts up 41 points in the paint, I am quite okay with that.
Yeah.
Go ahead and continue.
yeah.
Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, like, when the Suns had the Nuggets series, nobody could push him left. He kept going right. Chris Paul has not been doing any of that in this series. It's just a whole different series.
Good
so
point. I like that.
I'm kind of optimistic about tomorrow's game, Game 4 with Milwaukee.
Who do you take?
Of course, I'm gonna take Milwaukee. You know,
We go
I'm
Milwaukee.
not
We
wavering
want them
on
to
that
tie
because-
up the series.
Yeah, because if Phoenix wins, yeah, exactly, it's over. I don't see them being able to
Bounce back from a 3-1.
Plus, Phoenix
That's
is going
pretty
to
hard.
bring it. So I expect this game, and I said it since first round with the Nuggets, that playoffs doesn't really start until game 5, 6, 7.
True.
And here we
Just gotta
are
make it there.
going to game
They're
4.
doing it. Yeah, they're doing it.
And then that 5, 6, 7 is going to do it.
They got some work, but they're doing it.
Yeah, but that mountain is not insurmountable.
No, not
You
against
know?
the Suns. Don't get me wrong.
No.
The Suns have proven us
Right.
many
There
of
you go.
us
There
wrong.
you go. Yeah, there you
But
go.
what I'm saying, like you said, the word was very correct. It's not insurmountable by any means.
Right.
And they've shown
So
that
this is
in
Chris's
three.
first ring, right? If they make it. Yeah.
And that's huge,
Yeah.
too.
And so that's why I kind of would waver or flip flop is that I need Chris Paul
To
not
get a
a
ring.
need, but it would be
He needs to
apropos
get a
for him to
ring,
get a ring.
yes.
Yeah, man's had an amazing career.
And
he's been
we
a
were talking
darn
about this
good
the other day.
ambassador for the team,
game.
for the game. Yeah.
Chris Paul is like in a rare form right now. I don't know, man. I've watched a lot of basketball, like you called it when
But I
he
see
played
his
back for the
energy is
Pelicans
kind of
and
stepping down.
What?
In series
No,
1 and 2,
no.
Chris Paul was unstoppable. Especially when they got to the Nuggets, it's like sweet.
Seriously,
Now
because
they're
he's
with
not
Milwaukee.
doing, like, freakish stuff that his energy's stepping down.
I think so.
No,
Yep,
no,
I
that's
think
crazy.
So.
That's
I think so.
crazy.
Why didn't they bring
That's
it in
crazy.
Game 3 against Milwaukee?
no.
Milwaukee didn't have Milwaukee was
one
playing to we
team. That's
cannot go
crazy.
down 3-zip.
Oh man, I don't agree with that at all.
Okay,
Chris Paul
okay.
is doing stuff that for one, most players don't see them do, and let alone himself, even when he was younger. This
I'm gonna
is
make a note
crazy.
here. I got a thought about something you said in episode 5 or 6. I want to circle back on it. But go ahead with
Go ahead,
KD.
fire away, because
All right,
all
check
I'm
this
saying
out.
is that Chris Paul is in rare form, maybe his rarest form. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
All right, I don't want to get into all that because I'm going with Milwaukee. I'm not a Bucks fan. Of course, I'm a Nuggets fan. That's my team. That's my squad. But I have props for Milwaukee because initially the fans don't know this. I'm from Milwaukee, but I didn't grow up there. The Mile High City is my home, so I rep Denver all the time. My license plate on my car says repping Denver. I'm repping Denver.
Pops of Colorado.
But I want to let's go
Right.
backwards to episode 5 or 6. You were telling me, I think it was episode 6, the era, whose era is it now? I'm going to jump into your notes real quickly because although they are exhibition games, we got a darn good squad going into the Olympics with Popovich. Where's KD? Why have we lost already 2 back-to-back I know, guys, they're exhibition games. So I get that. But it could be an indicator to me that we might not do so well. Nigeria or whoever was some team in Africa, we blew them out by 82 points with the Dream Team. Where's KD? You got KD,
Oh, stop.
Lillard, Beal.
Stop.
I mean, bro, come on.
Stop.
I'm a little nervous.
You're taking one anomaly and then you're gonna say the dream team, and that I hear you, but that you just went too far.
No,
off
the
deep end
point
with that
was whose error is it? And your point was is KD or
yes.
Kawhi?
Yes.
You've got to go
The
down.
rings
knowing
have to go
the
to them.
But you got to go
The
to the
rings gonna have
Olympics.
to go to them,
No.
period. The rings are
You
gonna
got
have
to
to
go
go to
down.
them.
All
That's a fact.
That's in America. Why would you let Africa run you off the floor and you didn't blow those dudes out? When the Dream Team did it in '92, they beat them by
For
82
one, you just made the
points.
point of this is an exhibition, so that's a point in its own.
You know what?
And two, you're
When we
taking
do
an
episode
anomaly
8,
exhibition,
when we do,
and you're trying to compare that to one blowout game from the Dream.
there
from the
wasn't
Dream
one
Team.
blowout. The Dream
And then
Team.
you're putting it on KD, saying
Look,
that
when they
at
went and
the
got
end of the
Mike,
day,
Coach Mike.
I guarantee you this. With LeBron declining and with him, especially if he goes out of the game anytime soon, best believe
They're not
best
healthy.
believe
We've already
those
talked about
rings
it.
will start going
We already
through
talked about that
KD.
in episode
You will
4.
have to pass KD
No.
or Kawhi for those rings.
See,
Who you gonna have
fans,
to
that's
pass
what I'm
for those rings? Who
saying.
you gonna have to pass
This
the
is
rings?
not KD and Kawhi's era. King James and
Well,
Jordan can still sit
you
on
have
that
to be?
throne because they're not doing.
He's
Look,
confused about the
when the
question.
'92 Dream Team came into the Olympics after they ran off our college team. Okay, they got Coach Mike Krzyzewski. I'm not saying it properly. I'm sorry. And then we started winning. When that Dream Team hit the floor, Barkley and Jordan, everybody, they were afraid. There's no fear in this squad because why? All the European players and everybody else, they went home.
I was going to say,
They're all-
because half of the
they're
NBA is playing at their home teams.
But still, back then, they were still doing the same thing. Did Jokic go back to his home squad and he's
Hold on,
playing?
wait. That point is so minimal. Do you know
No,
how much the
no.
International League has grown from now to
Yeah,
then?
because this is
It's like-
homegrown
it's not even
basketball.
quadruple, but it's like gone by 10 times what it used to be. The International League was minimal compared to what it is now.
Yeah,
Some
because
of our-
everybody
some
wants to
of
play
our
here in
best-
America.
Some of our
But
best
that's
players
my
are
point.
international now.
That's my point.
What's the
if you
point?
got Lillard,
What's the
Beal,
point?
okay, we have all of our superstars on the floor, and they've already lost 2 exhibition games.
what's the
These
point?
They're bringing it to say we're not afraid of you. We play with you every day during the season, and we know you're not like the sleeping bear. We poke the bear,
For one,
and you're no
for
longer
one,
a threat to us.
I can almost guarantee that.
Okay, let me
once
say
the
this. I
official
bet
games
you.
start,
Wait.
that it's not gonna be-
America. I'm gonna make a proclamation. I'm gonna make a what do you call that?
Take your hot takes, sir.
Yeah. We get a bronze medal.
A bronze medal. Huh?
Absolutely.
I don't agree with
We-
that.
That's cool.
I'm not going off. I'm
We'll
not
get-
saying that for 2 exhibition games.
Who's
I'm not
gonna
doing that. I'm not
Argentina?
doing
Who's gonna knock us out?
that. I'm not. That's not my debate. That's not my debate. What I'm saying is we're gonna get higher than a bronze medal. Period.
No.
Yeah, I think
No.
so.
No,
I think
no.
so. So we'll definitely
okay,
come back to
all right,
this.
because
I'm
I didn't see-
not judging off. Man, we're too dominant. I agree that a lot of what sucks for us is that a great portion of our. I was looking at the Australia team. I was like, dang, they have some players on that squad.
They're good.
But the thing about it is, a lot
Wait,
of them
the Australia
are best
or
players.
Argentina?
Oh, we just played Australia, and they played for the home teams. But at the end of the day, I still think we have the cream of the crop. And when the real games start, we're not losing to no scumbags. And I'm not saying they are.
No, they're not.
Well,
They're
I'm
not.
not saying they
Yeah,
are.
I was gonna
But
say,
you just
yeah.
made it seem like we should be like, there's
Yes.
we blew them out by 82 points.
Yes.
No, and
because
whether
we are
do
the
or don't,
dominant U.S. United States of
and
America.
When the real games start, I don't feel like we're going to be losing. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Okay.
But I don't think we
All
are.
right.
And,
So
and even
noted.
if we do, I'm not going to put that on KD. That has nothing to do with the error conversation.
Okay, yes, it does. I'm glad you brought that back
I still
full
go
circle.
To my point. Once LeBron is done, those rings will go through KD. Period.
No,
Period.
no.
Who will
Who will
the rings
This
go
is
through?
as big
Keep going
as
back to
anything.
the dream team.
That,
Stop.
no,
Who will the rings go
This is
through?
global.
Who will the rings
This
go
is
through? Stop making
What-
it
what
global.
rings?
You wanted to go to the error conversation about how it couldn't go through KD. Who will the
what I'm
rings go
saying is
through?
that KD, if you want to what is that word? Pontificate about how KD is the next era. He is not. This is his opportunity to go to the Olympics and say, I'm it. I'm the next era. He's not doing that. He is not doing that. America
They
will
haven't
get the
even
bronze.
started. What do you mean he's not doing
Because
that?
I haven't seen anything. I watched the 2 games. I haven't seen anything that says,
didn't
you know
watch
what?
those exhibitions.
I think that
No, he didn't.
we're going to be formidable. And I don't see it. I don't see it. So, okay, I'll get on the bandwagon with you. I agree. Those are exhibitions. They're practice squads, and we're holding back. You got Popovich, who's coaching. You know, he said something that wasn't true. When Greeny asked him on ESPN Sports, why didn't you blow out the Nigeria team? Why did you lose to them when Barkley, Jordan, and the 92 Dream Team beat them by 82 points?
Well, get to the point.
He lied and says, we never blown out teams like that before. Coach, go and do your homework. You know that we have blown out other teams. We beat Nigeria and all those teams by massive points. America was like, we had never seen anything like that because the Olympics before, they beat our college team. It's all right, scratch that. We're going to put in our NBA players. And that's when we did the 92 Dream Teams. Barkley. I can go down the whole litany.
But what
we blew them out.
But I don't.
What's my point?
Yes. What is the point? What is the point?
I don't like seeing. I'm an American. I don't like seeing us lose in exhibition games. They're not meaningless. They matter to our pride, our dignity, and allowing our competitors to know you have no chance. You have no chance. We are the sleeping bear.
I'm not going to call it off of 2 games. I'm not going off the deep end off of 2 games.
Back to back.
2 games. I don't care.
All right, let's move on to the next segment because we disagree strongly. I'm going to tell you, America, a bronze medal. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. So far, I've been right about Milwaukee. I've been right about 90% of all my predictions that I've made. Okay, all right, that's cool. All right.
Don't go off the deep end.
All right. He's going to make me go get some coffee. When I go get some coffee, I'm
As a
going
matter
off
of fact,
set.
we're about to wrap it up because we're 25
No,
minutes.
we're not. We got a
Yes,
whole
are.
line of stuff to go through. Let's
it's
go,
gotta
bro.
be an hour
Come on,
later.
let's go.
No.
Give me one.
no.
Give me one.
I'll
'Cause
give
I'm
you
fired
one
up.
more.
It's been an amazing weekend. I love this. Let's go,
Yes,
baby.
I know. Seriously, gosh. Let's see. So I don't want to do that one right now because that's a really deep one and that's going to be really fun. That's just gonna be really fun. But what I do want to go ahead and
Bring me something, bro. Bring me something.
I just want to know, like, I just don't understand how you can get in today's time when they've changed rules just for about anything. I just don't understand how you get suspended for the whole Olympic situation. Look, I'm not here to pick sides. I'm not here to get on like a super soft subject. I'm not gonna
Say her name.
I'm
say
not
her
gonna
name.
make anyone jump lines
Tell
or
me
pick
that
sides.
you love me.
All
Say
I'm
her
gonna say
name.
is, it
Say
doesn't
her
matter about. It's
name.
not just about her. Really, it's not. It doesn't
Say
matter.
her name. Say her name.
Say her name.
Look, man. When Michael Phelps, guys, we're talking about the marijuana issue with our Star Trek star, and when I observed Michael Phelps smoking weed in a hotel room, and I'm gonna be very serious. I thought that was a denigration for our nation, and why you would post that like that. But I don't think that it was fair that one of the greatest athletes ever, no, I wouldn't say ever, is now out for, would you say 5 years?
No, it's way less. It's a month. I found out, but
Okay,
she can't go.
fine.
She won't be able to go this year
Fine.
to the Olympics,
Fine.
which means she won't be able to go for a quite.
First of all, I don't smoke bud, so my attitude is like, why would you do that? I'm pretty pissed about it.
There's,
but
you can
Lucky
judge her
and-
excuse if you want to, but she said
I'm
that
not going to
she had
judge
been-
anybody. I'm not going to judge anybody.
It's out there. She had explained, that she had been going through some things. She had some issues with her family and her mom.
That's cool.
And she,
That's cool.
At the end of the day, she gave a little 3-word
Yep.
thing on Twitter. Said, "I am human."
That's fair. I respect that
I'm
because
not gonna, like
I lost
said,
my son in
I
2020.
don't wanna go-
The most horrific thing ever, and I didn't smoke weed.
See, that's what I'm saying. That I don't even want to go down that road of. That sounds to me like, was it right or is it wrong to have done what she did? I really don't care about that because you can have that personal conversation at your own kitchen table and it's probably going to split 50-50.
So it's based
there's
on your
really no
family
answer.
values.
No, I don't
So
know.
my family value-
No. So what I'm saying, I don't care about that. Like I said, people can talk about that at their own kitchen table and really there's no right or wrong answer. That's why I don't care. What I'm saying is, and what I think is more relevant is, why is it even a situation as far as the Olympics? Why the rules are rules based upon certain reasons. If the rule is we're going to ban substances that are enhanced, okay, that makes sense. That's the rule. But if the rule is we're going to go ahead and disqualify you or suspend you for smoking that, whether I don't care if you smoked a cigarette, you drank a beer, you did some weed. It's like,
but those are not
none of them helped. None of them helped. None of them enhanced
her performance.
None of them helped her performance.
Yeah,
so what I'm saying is, the more thing that we'll talk about here is that not whether it was wrong or right that she did it. Like I said, you can make that choice up to you. What you do and that choice that you make, that's up to you. Great food. Maybe you're right, but I just don't understand.
I disagree.
Why the Olympics have to make basically the call on something that's irrelevant to me.
How is that irrelevant?
How was what irrelevant?
Okay, look.
How is it irrelevant that she tested positive for THC?
Yes.
It's completely irrelevant.
Okay, let's go back to Ricky Williams, NFL. That's not the Olympics. Olympics is global. We have been on Russia's butt about enhancement. This is not an enhancement. I get what you're saying. Look, I'm not trying to anger America about this. I'm just saying you have to be an ambassador. I get it. She went through some things with her family. I'm not judging that. I've been through things with my family. And on this stage, this platform, okay, let me do it this way. Simone, I love you. I'm just using I'm just using a general excuse. Simone Biles cannot jeopardize what's available to her right now because she is the number one pick to come out in goals. She knows what's at stake. And I just grabbed arbitrary any name that popped into my head. I would be so disappointed if a Simone Biles tested positive. Hey, I've been through some things and blah, blah, blah. Splitsies with the Grubhub or whatever it is. No, you have a responsibility. We're on the national stage, spotlight. Clean it up, America. Clean it up. It's like it's like the politics and all the things that are on these shows.
That's fine. That's understandable.
Just
clean
this up.
Let me put it this way. What you're basically saying is that you agree with the Olympics rule, that they should just be testing for that, just so that we can have the image.
Clean it up. This is not the time to start.
But at the same time, we'll change any and every other rule for any other reason for anyone who feels uncomfortable, and we'll support them and bend the rules for them.
Give me a rule that we change.
No, I'm really not going to go there.
I didn't like that the Michael Phelps could be in the hotel room, hitting a bong or whatever he's doing.
That has nothing to do with this situation.
It's current day. His sentences, he got nothing.
I'm pretty sure they took a medal from him for that, actually.
Look, when they were leaving Rio and they were taking off the signs and whatever it was at that gas station, they were really reprimanded for their behavior. I think it's the same way, guys. Look, we're on the national stage. We are Americans. There's a certain expectation for us as Americans that you just cannot go out and do whatever you want to do. There's a certain decorum, whether it's fair or not, that we have to uphold. Guys, take it down a notch. Go out and perform, kick butt. Put our flags around our shoulders. Stand on the top podium of the war ceremony. Let's wave "Oh Glory" as we hear the national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner. For these events, we cannot. I know we're not there yet, but we cannot do things going into knowing how 2020 was truncated, and now we're in the 2021 season. You should be prepared. I get it. I went through a really rough time in my life, and that was my coping mechanism. No, it isn't. That is your pattern of behavior. No one who doesn't indulge and enjoy or whatever, partake, use that as an escape. If I went through as I have, and even today, even at work or I don't just come home and say, you know what? I'm going to smoke some bud. That's just not it. That is your lifestyle.
Yeah, but I think you're sitting there judging her actions. That's
I'm not.
That's bottom line.
Yes.
Right
okay.
now.
Fine. I'm gonna judge her because you are on the national stage. It's different if you're in your garage like we are.
You're missing the point, though.
What's the point? I'll listen. I'll listen very objectively. What's the point?
I just don't understand. You're saying follow the rule book so we can look great, USA.
Is that not important right now? We're in the Olympic season.
That's great.
We come out of COVID.
But at the end of the day,
we're all coming to kick butt.
What has she really done? She tested positive for something that you just.
Why are you minimizing that?
Because it did not help her. It didn't help her.
You're looking at it from I'm looking at it from the
more
moral.
mad. I'd be more mad if she broke the morals and tried to cheat. She didn't.
Okay, I'm tracking. I'm talking about we're not a squeaky clean nation. I am not saying that. We got a lot of dirt and a lot of stuff gets swept under the rug. I get it. All I'm asking for, America, look, when you're on the national stage and we are in a spotlight, we have a certain, I keep using that word. No, let me say it this way. People have a certain expectation for us. They do.
We get it.
Whether we like it or not,
we get it.
They have a certain expectation of us.
It.
And in coming with that type of
so don't smoke weed is what Dad is saying.
All right. No, smoke your bud, do whatever you want to do, but damn it, don't let it come out in front of you. Michael Phelps should have never gotten caught.
That's fine, but what in what world does the Olympics really, and even in NFL or NBA for that matter, do these sports have any reason to say that we get to control that?
Because they get to govern that. They get to govern that. They get to govern that. Look, at my job, it is, I don't want to use the word taboo. It is not illegal. Yeah, I'm going to use some rhetoric that you cannot smoke based on HR policy. If you pop hot, you're done. Why is the Olympic Committee any different? That is their job. They train hard. They do all the things because they're going to compete. If that means you can't smoke bud, you can't smoke bud. If that means you can't juice up, you can't juice up. All I'm just saying, guys, there's a certain expectation for us. And I'm asking you to please, don't do things that, hey, was Lockie and others who won the swimming medals stripped of their medals because of their behavior? I thought they were. It was Phelps, Lockie, and a couple of, now I won't say Phelps. They were in the cab and all these things, are urinating, that kind of stuff at the last Olympics.
Oh.
Same scenario.
Okay.
Guys, we're on the global stage.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Bring pride and everything. And ma'am, I am not judging you. I'm not. I'm old school, new school. I get it. But I think there's a certain behavior or expectation for this nation that when you go out on the major platform, you have to understand people are standing on your shoulders. You can't do anything that kind of jeopardize how America is perceived globally. I am not talking about politically. That's a whole different front because America is perceived a certain way politically.
So that's where you're making my point is we shouldn't perceive any type of way for what she did because she really didn't do anything. And the only point that I'll give you is that she really did it at the wrong time and that in a professional realm, they get to set the rules whether you like them or not. That's the only thing I'll give you.
You just made my point.
But most industries who do that have it set the way for a specific reason. Like if you're in construction work, they're gonna randomly give you any time.
Okay.
Because there's a reason
NASCAR.
For that. So
you're driving the car 200 miles an hour. It's the same thing with how you represent our nation.
Yeah. That's
so she's out 30 days. She's not out of the games. Games haven't even started yet.
Yeah.
She'll be able to run
from 8 to 8.
All right.
So she's just out this year. And like I said, we like
not this year. 30 days.
That means she's out this year.
Okay. So all right. So was the risk reward? What was it worth it? I get it.
I'm not saying that it was worth it. Horrible. I'm saying why does the Olympics test for that? It's that simple. You can't answer that question. All you can say is that she shouldn't have done it because of our image.
No, we need to be clean. If you know, like back in from 2020
they put that
back,
rule on cigarettes?
No, come on, that's not cigarettes is not a Schedule 1.
So now it's not.
Cigarettes not a Schedule 1. Neither is alcohol and all that kind of stuff.
So,
bruh, look.
You don't call it
yes, because I'm going like around this whole spectrum. I used to always advocate that. Look, young New Yorkers, if you know that. And I think it's the same thing as in Louisiana. If you get caught on the subway or the bus stop or wherever, and you got marijuana, weed on you, whatever you call it these days, why leave the house with it? If you already know, do you know how many young minorities have gone to day court and you have to plead this stupid plea just to get out? You don't have representation. You got a public defender. And now these men and these women cannot vote. They can't do a lot of the things that we take for granted because they got caught with a joint. If you already know they're after you or you're going to be profiled, why have it on you? Dude, wait till you get to the crib and then do your thing. I mean, like, where's the common sense in all of that? I get it. If you knew that I'm going to be tested at any time because I'm in the Olympic season, I get it. I know I keep saying I get it. I went through the most horrific thing with my family and my personal life, whatever. This is not the time to get high. It is not. Go pray. Pray. Go hang out with some family members. Go find your best friend, your mentor, read, meditate. Go run.
The Olympics testing has nothing to do with you making you successful.
It does, because it's going to disqualify you. Now you put the team, the nation, at a disadvantage because you're not there to perform.
She messed up on that part.
It's not a mess up. It was a conscious decision that I'm gonna.
Yes, she made.
That's what I said. It's a lifestyle.
I didn't say she made an accident.
It's a lifestyle. I'm not judging. I don't give a crap that she smokes or not. That's not my business. I'm just saying that on this national platform, I don't want to go through the time and space that we're in as a nation. You are on the global stage. You've got to. There's a certain behavior expectation as a representative or an ambassador for our nation. Your sport, your all the things that this you've been doing this, saying I want that medal because that's a part of my ambition, my goals for my life. And
I think everyone gets that. I think
you know what I think. You know how I look at that. How many people want to get into the NFL and they get there and they squander it, and all the young men who come from sectors of America just like he pissed that off, and I wanted to be there. Darn, if I could just have gotten there and somebody else got there. Same scenario. There are people who run and do things every day and they don't get that opportunity, but you got the opportunity because of your God-given talent. Not spoil it, and you don't understand how significant this is. I would never, ever jeopardize your life with my behavior for having a home and the finances and all the things that we're afforded because of a talent or a gift that God's given me to go daily to my job and perform, and then I'm going to do something that's going to jeopardize my family. I'm looking at my family as the nation right now in terms of don't do that. We can move on, bro, because I'm not judging. I'm talking globally about the national stage, global stage, and where you're at. I'm sure a lot of Americans can agree with me. Yo, smoke, do whatever you do, but it is not an accident. That's a lifestyle, and it was just a wrong opportunity to do that, knowing I'm going to be subject to testing randomly, frequently, because we're on the national stage. I'm going to go perform. The same thing I said about the kids in New York. Why even leave the house with it if you know you got the hoodie, the Timbs, the overs, XXXL size, your profile? So why even have it on you? All right, I'm on a rant. This is how I feel about it.
All right. Well, I mean, it is what it is. She's out. She won't be running.
Let's do one more talk.
No, we're definitely wrapping it up. That's episode 7. We're wrapping it up.
All right.
The rest of the topics we have for next time. We're wrapping it up. So that's episode 7. We have so much good stuff in debate like this.
Just do a quick
wrapping this.
Recap.
Recap.
Great Rockies game or 4th of July. Great summertime with our families. Guys, please get out there and do something with your family. Obama's book reading list came out. It's pretty good. I might jump on one. I know that's it's not realistic in terms of my schedule, but I'm going to try to read at least the preface and the forward. So I'll do something there. Go ahead.
I'm just having good time. I'm glad to be back on with you guys. That was episode 7. Episode 8, just as much fun, just as much energy, just as much topics and debater. And today was a lot longer, but we'll probably chop this one for you guys. And thank you for sticking around. Episode 8 is going to be a blast. Garage Talk, baby. It's going to be so much fun. Thank you for coming along the journey.
Garage Talk, all sports, guys. We always bring it. These are topics that ESPN and the others cannot or will not talk about. We're going to talk about it right here. And I agree that, or we disagree. I'm old school, he's new school. You can't just light it up because you're in
Stop
a
saying
bad
that. And
situation
for
in
one,
life.
I'm not saying that she's wrong or right for that. So I started the conversation. I said that I'm not going to go down this rabbit hole about who's wrong or who's right for them choosing to smoke or not smoke. If you said she
But
did
you
at the
can't
wrong,
smoke if you
let
know
me
that
finish
you're
my
on a national
conversation.
stage.
If she said she did at the wrong time, I told you. Bonus point. Great. You got that. I really don't care. I'm not going to have that debate. That's why I stayed quiet. My debate is this. Why is the Olympics testing for it? If you want to say because they're a professional,
That's their job.
Let me finish. If you're saying that it's their profession, that's what they get to do, fine. But at the end of the day, it's something that does not change or benefit or
Is
do
there a
anything.
list that says no
So,
THC, no steroids?
That's
no
that's
da-da-da?
the bottom base.
If that's number 3
that's
on the list,
end line.
then that's
Is
number
that
3 on the
you're
list.
saying is that
Don't
they
do
have
it.
to follow it because it's in a rule book. Fine.
Exactly,
I'll
exactly.
give you that. But what I'm saying is,
I love
take it out the rule book.
You
Take it out the rule
run.
book.
You are the bomb.
Take it out the rule
I just
book.
think for me,
Take it out the rule book.
I love you. It's just not the time to do that. And I think that
Take it out the rule
you know,
book.
I'm not judging you. Just it was not the time to do that. So
I think we can all agree about. I think there's 100% of us
So
that
then, what's your
agree
point?
that.
I don't understand what your point
I'll
is.
say for the 7th time, take it out the rule book.
No, 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 no. And with
Take it
that,
out the- yeah.
this is Garage Talk All Sports. I'm Pop. I'm old school. I'm right. And this is Son. He's new school. He's wrong in this particular subject. And with that, guys, we love you. We're out.
Episode 7. Look for episode 8. Gross Talk All Sports.
We're done.